Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. We're here with Yuri again. Unfortunately, I'd just like to say this before I start. I'd actually recorded this already, imagine it. Imagine me recording it. I'd actually recorded this in the next episode already, got completely through them. I actually got to my Paper Mario series before I realized that, instead of recording with my main microphone, right here, probably made a lovely noise right there, instead of recording with my normal microphone that I'm used to and it sounds a lot better, I like it better, I recorded with my webcam mic. Great. Listen, I heard it and the audio fidelity was just absolutely horrendous. So, thought about redubbing it. Thought about it? Nah, not gonna redub it. Too long, and redubs just sound terrible. In my opinion, anyway. So, we're just gonna re-record the whole thing. Keep in mind, I played it. I'm gonna try to give you the same experience. Probably won't be completely possible. Just bear with me. It'll be fun. Okay, let's go talk to Mr. Ice Cream Cone. Guess you found me. You're pretty good. I'll teach you how to cook as a reward. Ba-da-dum-ba-dum. Learn the recipe for cream stew. I'll give you this so you can practice. And obtain 3 sets of ingredients. Gotta go till we meet again. Thank you, good sir. Hey there, kid. Hey, is it true you humans actually use Blastia? Yeah, it is. And then the last thing we were actually doing was... Well, actually, I forgot. We need to go to the store first. They have lots of cool stuff. Let's get everything stocked up like we need it. I'm gonna get everything to fairly good levels. Let's see, we need... That's enough life bottles. We need holy bottles. We know how important those are, right? They make the episodes go around, basically. That's all the episodes are, just running forward. See, oh, we actually already have one of those. Trying to remember, Gaia Cleaver. We already have one. We'll pass it on to Carol when we're done. My Aetheril Sword. And I think the Shadow Fang we need just for its ability. My Aetheril Helm. My Aetheril Circuit. Hunting Bray. Let's see, we could use that. Oh, actually, I need 2 of those. 2 of those. Almost out of money. And let's go equip everything. Let's see. And I'd actually done this, so this is another reason why I'm kind of annoyed. I'd actually already gone ahead and grinded a bit. Like, I went off camera and, grinded for a bit. In between my 2 episodes that I had made. And would you believe it, as, since I had to scrap the episodes, I also had to scrap the grinding that I did, which is annoying at best. And, oh, I already had a feather? Whatever. So I had to scrap that, and I had to get myself, I had to just basically go delete on my save. Or my save up to a couple points, which, by the way, if anyone is interested in doing Let's Plays of their own that's watching this, this is a very good, showing of why it's incredibly important to keep multiple saves if all possible. Because if I did not have my multiple saves, I'd be in a bit of a crunch. Like, I wouldn't be able to re-record this. Re-recording it is the best thing to do in this situation. After, careful thought and everything, I determined that re-recording it would be better. And, ooh, which one of these is better? My Aether's better. Let's sell all that stuff as well, and while we're selling it, I can talk some more. So, if you're ever wanting to be a Let's Player, just keep in mind, multiple saves are extremely important. Let's see. I'm selling all the stuff that have everyone's faces next to them. That means I've learned it. Yeah, you learned that one. Just for some extra money and whatnot. Because money's always good. Let's see, what else? Not the stripe ribbon. Most of these stuff actually aren't useful at all anymore. And we don't need all these random armor bits. Just sell all the armor. And that's everything. Okay. Now we all... Ooh. I actually like this conversation, so let's listen to it.
Hey! That change we got for what we bought, it had Rita's name written on it.
What? Rita! Rita! What's all the commotion? Our money came back to us with that last purchase we made. Look! Didn't I tell you? Our money comes back and it brings its friends.
Huh? You mean that wasn't just a fairy tale?
Rita Mordio. It has your full name? How embarrassing.
I thought Estelle was spending more money than usual, so that was your doing.
Money is one thing, but what were you thinking? Writing your name on all the tools.
Say someone buys one of our tools and likes it. Maybe they'll give us a little something in return.
Talk about greedy.
All right, but would you at least quit writing your name on all the gels?
Rita, we have to eat those.
But my name, I want to write it on everything. Okay. Anyway, let's go talk to the Elder now. We need to actually converse with them. That was the purpose for coming here in the first place. By the way, it wasn't just to purchase random items and whatnot.
Do you think we should really just go in? He's the one who told us to wait for him here.
We already went in. We're just sitting around and stuff, and you're asking if it's okay.
Things really are different.
They don't seem to be in any great rush to get things done, that's for sure.
I know, they certainly are weird, aren't they?
Actually, you're kind of like that too, Judith.
That's funny, I don't see that at all.
Ah, there you are.
Welcome back.
I've kept you waiting. Now, please, step this way if you will.
Stuff.
Huh?
Oh, okay. It's
This
automatically
is the
happening.
very means by which the lore of Miorzo is passed on.
But, it's just a wall.
Judith, use the
It's
Nagid
not
as you
just a
touch the
wall.
wall and repeat these
It's
words.
It's a cool wall. It's a wall.
City of dreams, veiled in mist, reality's extension.
City of dreams veiled in mist. Reality's extension?
Whoa. The wall,
What's
it's
happening?
special.
We Critians possess an ancient power known as the Nagig that reveals the stories hidden in objects. These murals appear only when this power is joined with the proper incantation.
This painting is kind of creepy.
The Kritya, stewards of wisdom, founders of the mighty Garayos and ancient sages. Our misbegotten wisdom has sown only the seeds of ruin. The Blastia we created granted us blessings, but also blighted the air, lifeblood of this world.
Then Rita was right. There were disturbances in the air in the past.
You think this is showing a disturbance in the air?
It's a disturbance in the air.
It looks more like the air is trying to eat the planet.
Nom nom nom.
It is said that a great mass of air threatened to swallow the very planet whole.
The blight grew ever stronger and brought forth a cataclysm. In our terror, we gave a name to the cataclysm, the Adaphagos.
Adaphagos.
The world united to challenge the Adaphagos and banish the loathsome power which created it.
Hey, could that be the Untilakea?
It does look a bit like monsters and humans fighting something off together.
Though the Garayo civilization was lost, the Adaphagos was quelled in the end. The fact that we are all still here today is evidence enough of that.
So then, is this painting showing the Adaphagos being brought under control?
Hey, what's the last thing it says there?
It's supposed to be a question. Why was there a period at the end of
Judy?
that?
Hearing the world's prayers, life faded from the child of the full moon. The Adaphagos disappeared into the void.
What?
The world's prayers. Life faded from the children of the full moon. Our world was preserved, but the story shall remain here for generations to tell of our sin. 240th year of Asul.
What's that supposed to mean?
There is no further explanation of what each of these phrases may mean. Our ancestors created the Blastia, which led to the downfall of their entire civilization. They then chose to abandon the Blastia and sever their ties with the outside world.
Estelle!
She ran away.
Let her go.
This is all the lore of Miorzo.
Thanks. You've given us a lot to think about.
You know what's helpful? There's this magic cucumber that'll turn any dish into a gourmet meal.
I don't think that's helpful for our situation in particular, don't you think?
I think we'll pass. Could we trouble you for a place to rest a while? I feel we may need to impose on you until our friend has calmed down.
You are free to use the house next door. No one lives there right now.
Thank you. Okay, let's be going.
Estelle left the party. Okay. Oh. Skit time. Nope, get away from me, old man. It's time to listen to a skit.
Everything the Elder said is true, isn't it?
His interpretation of the murals might not be perfect, but with all he told us, it was very convincing.
We knew this was a global problem once we talked to Pharaoh. He granted us time because he knew how we would react when we saw this.
He probably wanted to show us humanity ain't cut out to handle the situation.
And to make us give up on Estelle.
So everything's just going according to Pharaoh's plan then? I will not let that happen. Never. I won't give up on her.
Never. I won't give up on her. Stay away from me, creepy man. We don't like you very much. Okay, so let's go take a little rest. A little rest over here in this nice little house that he's provided for us that we've already taken advantage of before we are even given permission to take advantage of it. I guess that means no one has door locks here, does it?
The Autophagos?
If that legend's true, then maybe the power of the child of the full moon isn't the only thing to blame for bringing out the Autophagos.
But what about the hearing the world's prayers, life faded from the children of the full moon part?
Maybe they averted danger by killing the cause of the Autophagos, the children of the full moon.
But wait! Aren't the Hermes Blastia the real cause? Can't we just stop those?
It might not be just the Hermes Blastia. That legend made it sound like all Blastia disturb the world's air. Right, Rita?
The Elder said that Blastia are Blastia. There are no normal ones or special ones. I think that means the only thing that's different is how much air each formula uses.
Even the Blastia we're using?
Blastia are special, but all Blastia utilize air in a formula. They're all the same. And formulas need air to work. The Hermes technique, the children of the full moon, they're probably only part of the danger. With more and more Blastia, the Autophagos will awaken. This is what the Entelekea are afraid of.
That's what I was worried about.
I'm so
I
furious.
didn't want to admit it. Blastia couldn't be bad. The people who used them for evil were the bad ones. That's what I always believed. But I was wrong.
So does that mean we have to stop every Blastia? Like the people here in Miorzo did?
That's impossible. We need Blastia for our everyday lives. Barrier Blastia, Aqua Blastia, Bodhi Blastia too.
Yeah, you're right. I couldn't take on a really tough monster if I didn't have this.
Yeah.
I wish we could use Blastia without worrying about consuming air. But I guess that's just a dream.
The Rhizomata formula.
What's that?
All things exist due to the sublimation, reduction, formation, and dispersion of air. Some think that a still undiscovered theory could freely manipulate those essential mechanisms of air. Formulating that theory is the ultimate goal of current magical research by mages around the world.
So that's the Rhizomata formula?
If it's found, manipulating air will become so much easier. Of course, we need a formula to reconstruct air from power that was originally converted from air. But Estelle's power is actually directly manipulating air. Estelle is the closest thing to the Rhizomata formula. If we can use a formula to interfere with and neutralize Estelle's power...
I don't really get it, but if you work out that formula thing, then Estelle can live in peace, right?
So by that logic, if we could control the excess of air, we could prevent provoking the Autophagos.
Awesome!
Awesome!
So we're supposed to go looking for some formula that researchers all over the world can't find? Now you're really dreaming.
I will figure out this formula. For Estelle and for me.
Yeah, you do that.
Raven seems slightly less than optimistic in this situation.
Huh? Raven, where are you going?
For a walk. All this talk about saving the world, the ultimate goal of magical research. This conversation's a little much for old Raven to keep up with.
Raven left the party.
That formula sounds nice and all, but the air is getting worse as we're sitting here.
Yeah. For now, we have to find whoever is making the Hermes Blastia. Otherwise, it'll be too late, just like Pharaoh said.
But how are we supposed to find whoever that is?
If we follow whoever's looking for Apatheia, they should lead us right to them. Cores are made from Apatheia, after all.
So Flynn and Nan and their friends.
Yeah,
I wonder if we'll have to fight them.
that's kind of up to them.
Whoa! Explosion! It was an explosion! What was that, we wonder? Perhaps something strange and odd? Well, you know what I think we should do? Because I know what that is. Because I've told you I've had to redo this. And when I first recorded this, I kind of wish that I had stopped right here. I know it's much earlier than our normal time, but this would be a great spot to stop because it'll make the next episode fit much nicer. So, we'll take our leave here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Tales of Vesperia. Bye!